Hey guys, today we're going to be doing another CC showcase slash recommendation video, and I had you guys vote on a poll if you wanted a short to the point and structured video or if you wanted like a long play format kind of casual chatty video. So chatty long play won, and I'm going to go ahead and do that, but to please the people that wanted a shorter, more structured version of the video, I'm going to go ahead and do that at the very end of the long play part of it. So at the end, I'll go through like each section by each creator, and I'll add a timestamp to the video so you guys can just skip ahead to that if you want to skip the long play stuff. But if you do like the long play stuff, you'll have it all here to sit through and just listen to in the background while you guys play or build or do your own thing. So we're gonna go with like a semi-structured style for it. I have like a list of the creators that I want to go through, and I'll start doing that. So I'm going to start with Freak, which is a creator that I've already shown in the last CC video, but I recently downloaded a whole bunch of stuff by them again, like different stuff that I didn't have before. So I'm going to go through some of that stuff, and there's going to be a lot. There's going to be like a whole lot of CC because there's a ton of stuff that I've been downloading lately that I haven't shown you guys. So this might end up being like a multiple part like series of CC videos. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to go through Freak's stuff. That hopefully it's stuff that I haven't shown you already. Some of it might get mixed into the mix, but they're a really awesome creator. They rip all of their meshes and textures from Life is Strange, or I don't think they do Tell Me Why. I think Soft Pine is the creator that also does Tell Me Why, but Freak does all the Life is Strange stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and start with that, and I'll put everything in like its own section over here, and then I'll move on to another creator, do their own section of stuff, and then that way at the end we have like a structured thing for everybody to be happy. Okay, so starting with Freak, here is a bed frame and blanket set that I recently got, and the bed frame comes in two swatches. They look the same except one has like the occlusion stuff already on it, like the shadows for the pillows and stuff are already there. So there's that. It like works in both swatches. One just has slightly less shadow going on. But then I guess you can also use this one without the blankets on it. So yeah, there's that. And there's this little living room chair that I got from them that I think looks like kind of a little bit old and beat up, and I don't know, just right up my alley type of thing. Some of this stuff is also going to be good for community lots. It's not just going to be residential, and it's not necessarily all going to be like run down grungy stuff, but since that is kind of the style I go for anyway, a lot of it will be. But yeah, there's this like bus stop seat thing, which you can also use for some kind of waiting room or something like that. I got this chair that's like a little bar height chair. And this office chair, I really like it because I had one of these growing up. Actually, my dad had it. It was his computer chair. It was like identical to this one, down to like the curve on the armrest and like this chunky thing on the back. And I actually like stood up on this chair as a kid and spun around in it, and my dad was like, "Stop doing that, you're gonna fall." And lo and behold, I did. I fell like 5 minutes after he had said that. I just kept spinning. I was like, yeah, whatever, this is fun. I just fell. But yeah, this is like a nostalgic chair for me, and I totally want to use it more for like office stuff. I've got these couches. Some of the textures are a little bit funky, and that's because they're textures directly ripped from the Life is Strange games, so they're not like Maxis matchy. They're a little bit more alpha looking, which typically I don't like. Typically that's just not my style, but I've been really liking that flat kind of almost like sharpened texture of alpha stuff, at least for items. I still don't like alpha stuff for like hair on like Sims and stuff like that because it just looks too weird. It's too Inzoi, you know, or too Second Life. I don't know, it's weird, but I've been kind of digging the alpha look on build items or buy items. So some of it's good, some of it's a little bit like kind of blurry looking, but I don't know, once you like slap a reshade on top of it, it looks pretty good. I think I've shown this couch already, but I like that it's pre-messed up, like pre-cluttered kind of. So I really like that one. And then I got this dresser, which only has that swatch. I don't know if I mentioned it, but a lot of their stuff only has the swatch from the game it's ripped from, so they don't have like, they didn't add new swatches or anything like that. Some of the stuff does. Like, I think this couch here, I was going through some swatches and it has like a bunch, but this like plasticky table with metal legs I really like, especially for like a cheap background, backyard patio furniture type of thing. This one also has a couple of swatches, all good like neutral, earthy swatches. I really like this table. And then I've been really wanting more options for TV stands and coffee tables and stuff like that, and Freak has a whole bunch of them because I feel like the game ones just don't do it for me. They're a little bit too like, how do I explain it? They're like kind of fat looking, like, you know, like chunky, like clay looking, a lot of them, and most of them are just too modern looking for me. So these ones like bring me back to my childhood, especially this one here or this one. These are much more realistic looking to me, and they're not crazy sized because a lot of the Sim stuff is just really like blown out size wise. Like everything's too big, it feels like. So yeah, CC ones are the way to go. And there's this dining table that's a little bit scuffed up and like the stain is like coming off of it and stuff. And this computer desk, which I can actually put over here with the chair. And these have slots, like these open drawers over here have slots in them, so you can actually like place stuff there and it'll snap on. Obviously not a giant potted cactus, but you know, I think I used it for my last build and I put like cigarettes, like a pack of cigarettes in there and like books and like random stuff, so that's pretty cool. And then I actually like skipped over these things, but these shelves I like too because they're just skinny. Like I've been really going for more like skinny looking things than the clunky Sim style stuff. I used to be really like hardcore Maxis Match, but I guess I'm becoming very Maxis Mix. I really like this cabinet too with like the sliding doors. I wish there was more swatches for that one, like some wood swatches, but that's actually not too hard to do. Like making recolors of these would be pretty easy. And I don't know if this one has slots in there. Yes, it does. You can clutter it up, you can fill it with stuff. This toilet I really like because of this right here. I really like the wooden toilet seat, which I mentioned in my last CC video with a winged llama toilet. But this water line being back here is really cool because you don't see that in the game items or even CC creator items. So I like it, but the problem is it's just decorative. I don't know if it's because it's like too big or what, or maybe Freak just doesn't really work with like functional stuff too much. I think the couches I know are functional. This toilet is not. There's this bike here, which only has that one texture, but I like it. It's a nice little like, I like how it's turned kind of, because I like to put bikes in front of houses and kind of make them look like they're thrown into the bushes or something like that. So that's a cool one. This cat scratching post is cute. Not sure if it's functional. In case you guys don't know already, I don't play the game a ton. I play like very little, so I haven't tested out all these items to make sure they're functional, but I do know like most of the furniture is. Then we have these cactuses. I prefer cactuses, but the correct way to say it is cacti. And then this like fallen over plant right here is really cool if you want to add like a little messy detail to your house. I like this little pin board with all these notes. I like that they are actually like meshed in and not just textures, you know? So they're like 3D and stick out, little pins and stuff. And I usually use these types of things to just like fill in wall space when I don't know what to put on the wall, because that happens a lot. I just don't know how to decorate walls, I feel like. But yeah, that creates like some good wall clutter. And then this sign here I think I already had this before. I might not have shown it in the last CC thing, but I want to use this in my save file. I think it's going to be good because it's Life is Strange is already Pacific Northwest. It's like Oregon or something like that, right? So this will be like a nice little coastal motel type of situation. These types of things, like these towel drying racks or clothes drying racks, I've been really obsessed with lately, and just like putting them in games, like laundry related stuff I really like. I don't know if this one's supposed to be one of those that's like electrical and like heats stuff up, but whatever, it's like another cool piece of wall clutter. This deer head I love, and it would have really come in handy for my Evil Dead cabin build, but I didn't have it back then. It would have been perfect for that one. I had to like search Pinterest for a deer head because I couldn't find one, but yeah, wish I'd had that one earlier. Here is a patio umbrella, and then I'm actually going to skip down here and find I have an open version of it. Where the heck is it? Am I just not seeing it? I know there's an open version in here somewhere. Whatever, we'll get to it. Oh, here it is. I found it. There's the open umbrella. So that's cool. And then there's like a couple of these newspaper vending machine things. And I've shown you guys this truck already in the last CC video that I did, but I got a couple more vehicles from Freak. There's these two. There's this truck here with like deflated tires. That would be cool to just like sit in the backyard of like a rundown house. And there's this like gas station van, I guess. It's got mobile on it, so yeah, I don't know. And then there's this cool car right here. And obviously none of these are functional in any way, shape, or form, but they make for cool yard decor for like realism and stuff. I'm gonna set them back here so they're out of the way. We'll have a little car lot back here. I mean, for the most part, I think I showed you guys a lot of this stuff, so I don't want to like go over it all over again, but I know that I didn't have this at that point. This is newer. So this is like a nice little messy strewn about clothes type of situation, which I'm always looking for more of that. This here, I'm not sure. It's like a box with CDs, which is cute. This box with like a sweater. I think I have another piece of CC that's a box like this, and it's actually a pet bed. So actually this would make like a really cool little pet bed if somebody were to change the functionality of it. It's got like a bit of a weird shadow on it. I thought I had my MXAO turned on for a second. Here's a cute little keychain display for like a convenience store or some kind of retail store. Some more messy clothes. This box here looks like it just has some records and like headphones and stuff in it. Oh, this one's cute here. It's like a postcard display. So a lot of this stuff I really need for my save file because I need to like go back into that general store that I made and add some of this stuff in. Yeah, that would be really cute. And then these speakers I recently used in a build too, so these are cool and like nostalgic looking. I got some more signage for like shops and stuff, and yeah, I don't know. What's this one here? This is a lamp. I got this like little shelf. Not sure if this one has slots in it. Let's see how we can check. Yeah, this one has slots in every single shelf. So that's cool. This fan that you can place on a wall is really nice too. I know that Lovestruck came with one, but once again, it's very like Sims coded, and this one is very realistic. And I just like realism. And then this stove, not sure if it's functional, might be, yeah, this one is functional. It's like the cleaned up version of it. And oh, this one is functional too. So you got like a messy, like kind of broken and dirty version of it, and then you've got this pristine version of it, and both are functional. And then we've got more shelves. I've just been like going crazy for shelves and closets and like storage stuff to like clutter up houses more. This is like a little kitchen island type of thing, and we got another dresser over here that I can just, I'll stick it over here. That's a cute dresser. And then this one, I like that it's so scuffed up and stuff. No swatches, but the swatch is like perfect as it is. So yeah, that's like, we're getting to the end of that. There's this bed here, which is kind of similar to that one, but it's like made. That's cute. What is this? I don't even know. Is this a pet bed? It's like a little circus pet bed. I didn't even know I had this. And then we've got like this big, bulky, king size baddie over here with a few different swatches. Oh, and then we've got like a TV on a rolly stand, which I actually want to buy one of these for my place to just like move the little TV we have around and like watch it from different areas. That's kind of cute. And yep, that's it for Freak. Everything else I have shown you guys before, but this is like some good stuff. I haven't used some of this yet because like I said, I've just been going on CC shopping sprees lately, and I haven't even had a chance to use most of it. But yeah, okay, the next creator that we are going to go through, let me put like a fence up or something to help us divide. Maybe like, what do I want to put up here? Like a glass fence? Oh, maybe this one. It doesn't really matter, it's just to separate stuff. Okay, so there's Freak stuff back there. And maybe I'll even like move some of this stuff over here so we have more space. Okay, now we're gonna go through Ciboulette. Most of you are probably very familiar with Ciboulette. I think she's been around for a long time creating custom content, and she went from being very alpha style to more Maxis Match lately. And I think in my last video I went through her cheap and chipped set, but she just recently came out with one called Scruff and Stuff. And that one was in early access for a little bit. And I went ahead and paid for the early access because I freaking loved it. It's so perfect. Look at this. We've got real messed up cabinets, okay? And we've got like a clean version of them as well. And then like a more modern version, which, you know, who are we kidding? I'll probably never touch the modern one. I'm just gonna stick to these like old school ones. And then we've got like the upper cabinets, which I placed completely off of. Okay, so the swatches are great. I really like the blue. I love the green. And I love the white. Those have got to be like my favorite swatches. I also like this other dark blue one very much. Yeah, I mean, who am I kidding? They're all great. Like this orange, this is so like 1970s, 1980s house. These are perfect. These are so great. I love these so much. I think the only thing I would have done differently is made like the knobs just like knobs instead of handles, but I mean, no complaints here. I'm happy. These are so cool. And then these come in like more modern, pretty swatches with gold hardware and stuff. One of my favorite items actually from this set, which is, I don't know, it's kind of funny that it's my favorite one, but it's the sink, because the night before I saw that Sib had released this pack, I was looking for this exact type of sink. Like, I don't know, for some reason I couldn't find a like double basin sink like this anywhere. I checked Pinterest, I Googled it, I checked any place that I could where I normally get CC, and I couldn't find anything exactly like this one, which is kind of like a more normal, regular kind of sink. Nothing really fancy with like a fancy dishcloth or like fancy hardware or whatever. So the fact that there was this really basic, simple double basin sink and it has all these like rusty, dirty swatches, I'm in love. I'm obsessed. So yeah, that's like my favorite part of that whole set. And then there's this little plant in a tin can, like a coffee can, and that's really cute. There's like different little swatches of it. This here is a backsplash. It's like a foil, like tinfoil backsplash, which is kind of cool. I mean, I've never really seen this used before, but that's a funny idea. And then we've got these beer bottles that you can kind of leave them strewn about, like, you know, a messy, dirty sim lives here or something. Or they're just too lazy to pick up the bottles. There's that one, and then there's like the upright set of them too with the same swatches. There's also these potato chips that got spilled. I think the bag is a little bit big unless you want to go for like one of those family size bags, but like I usually size it down one and it's perfect like that. And then there's like the closed bags as well. There's this pizza box. And get rid of some of these shadows. Here's the pizza box. I wonder if this would be better if I was doing it in like an interior space, but whatever. I feel like that's gonna be too constrained. There's like 2 different swatches of this one. And then there's also one with a pizza still in it. And I believe same swatches. Put these over here for a second, and then there's like a stack of them as well. Oh, and this one even has like greasy swatches, which is cool. Let's see, where's the sink? The soap and the sponge. I really wish there was a cheat to get rid of the items locking to slots on surfaces, just like how when you like place them down, if you hit Alt, you can free place them. I wish you could do that with like surfaces and counters and stuff, because I hate that like it's almost perfect here, but sometimes, I don't know, you want to move it closer or you want to put something else over here and then you have to like move the counter away and blah blah blah. But yeah, irrelevant. There's this little doll, and I'm gonna use her to show the slots in the cabinets too. There's some like little ripped swatches and stuff, and you can actually, there's slots in here so you can put stuff in there. You can put like food or plates or, you know, whatever else. Same with the top ones. So you can really clutter these up and make them look nice and messy. There's this t-shirt on a hanger, which I had to lift it because I don't have a hanger anywhere right now, but it's there floating, nice and torn up and beat up looking. Bunch of swatches for it. Dirty dishes that you can put on the counter or in the sink. They go in the sink too. That's so great. I love that there's like a slot in the sink. Let me move this over here real quick. And then for clothing, there is another shirt here. And I'll kind of go through the swatches real quick. That one's not very beat up, but this one is very beat up. Yeah, that one, it's time to retire that sweatshirt because it's not doing its job any longer. And then there is also these sneakers that are very torn up. Also can go right in the garbage with that hoodie because it's not doing you any favors. A few swatches of it here. And then there's this jacket that I believe one of the werewolf guys like wears this, doesn't he? Is this like an outfit in Cass? Probably. I don't know, look at me talking like I've never played The Sims before. I don't pay attention to that stuff, I guess. I'm gonna put it back here. And there's a few swatches of that one. Very cool. And then there is this like dish towel with the plates drying on it, which I love. I absolutely love this. I also have a variation of like a similar thing from around The Sims 4. This one's like already all put together though. The other one's like in pieces. I'll show you guys that one later because I'm definitely going to be showing off some of their CC as well. And then to continue with this set, we have this ironing board, an open trash bag, And I'll show you the swatches of everything. This goes on the wall, so like if you put the ironing board like in a laundry room or whatever, you can like put this on the wall over there. And then there's a couple of lights at different lengths, which is cool, like just an exposed light bulb kind of thing. And here's the swatches for the ironing board. I really like this one. It's very retro, very cute. Like this would look good in a room with like paneled walls. And that one's kind of cute too. Wait a minute, there's this one, and then oh, this one's just like dirty. Nice. Yes, I love Sib. She makes like some of the coolest stuff. Here's some more dirty swatches of the rack. They're kind of rusty. And then the trash bag has a few swatches too. I would probably just stick with like the black or the gray one, because I don't think I've ever seen bags with like these colors. They're usually like white with a red drawstring or something, but the only other thing I know is black bags, but maybe that's just because I'm in America. I don't know. So yeah, that's the Scruff and Stuff set. And I do have more Sib stuff. I'm wondering if I should do that in this video or if I should leave that one for another video and just like keep it to one set per creator. I don't know. Let me go through my Sib stuff real quick, and then I'll decide where to go from there. Hold on a second. I just realized that there was some stuff missing from that Scruff and Stuff set, or I just forgot to click it, but there's this laundry basket right here with like a blanket draped over it, and it's actually like a little infant crib, so you can put your baby in there. And I just thought that was really cute. And it's got all the dirty kind of ripped up swatches, and it's got some like neater swatches as well. I feel like that's it. Like, did I really miss that, or was it just not there? I might have just like glossed over it, to be honest, because I think I got everything. Yeah, I feel like that was pretty much that whole set. Oh, here, I'll go ahead and show you this too. There's another set by Sib called the Millennial Kitchen, and it comes with a whole bunch of stuff. It's like a whole set, but I only really got the sink and the dish rack from it. I'm trying to find the sink. Oh my gosh, where is that sink? Here it is. Okay. I'm gonna put it here. I'll move these pizza boxes real quick. Just like right there. And there's the sink and the dish rack. And I like using this one a lot. You guys have probably seen me using this one quite a bit in my builds. But yeah, it's just another one of those like more realistic looking sinks for like average to low income houses. Because so many of the sinks that are in the game itself are so fancy. Like I have hide maxis on, so you can't see them, but like even the CC ones, they're beautiful, but they're so fancy. Everything's just so fancy. It's like rich people sinks, and I'm not rich people, so I can relate to sinks like this way more. And I don't know, they just feel like they've been missing from the game, so I appreciate Sibylette and all their CC creations for including everyone, making everybody feel included. I feel like this is more of a recent thing for Sibylette too. A lot of their stuff was, I don't know, like kind of modern and very I don't know, but you guys know what I mean. Now they seem to be kind of focusing on like the cheap and chipped and the Scruff and Stuff and like the messier, dingier kind of stuff, and I really like that. And I'm just quickly going through their stuff here to see if I've downloaded anything that I would recommend. This one here from the Life bathroom set is cool. I like any type of cleaning clutter and stuff like that. So there's that. It has like a little toothbrush thing. It's basically just a bathroom clutter kit. This one came from their laundry set, which I like too. Another little bathroom clutter thingy. Razor and like shaving cream. This toilet paper pack. A little bit more clutter. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of clutter in that bathroom one. So the Life bathroom kit is like a big one. And then the first time I was recording this video, like my first try at this before I came to this version, I had put out some like disability or medical equipment clutter and stuff that I found. Because I really want to make like a home for like a disabled sim or something. Because I feel like that's just not really a thing that you see either. So I got some medical equipment from Sibylette, and I got some medical equipment from somebody called, I think it's Cardofi or Cardofi. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'll get there and show you guys at some point. But this medical equipment set is really cool because it's got like crutches and a wheelchair somewhere in here. There's a little hospital sign, so you can build like a whole hospital with this set that she put out. An ambulance. Got an ambulance. Where is that wheelchair? Might be up top somewhere. Right here. Yes. Like, this is so good. I definitely want to build a house for somebody with a disability. And then there's these medical table, hospital table, chair, beds, whatever. Yeah. Here's another hospital bed. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of that, like a home for a disabled sim. I need to find like a ramp or something, because it would be cool to have like a little wheelchair ramp that goes up to the front door or like out the side door or something. That would just be really cute. Oh, these are another thing that I want to show you. Hold on, that's not the one, but it made me think of it. There's like these wire shelves that I've used a couple of times by Sib. These, I love these so much. These obviously like snap onto the wall, but I really, really like these. I think these are very cute, very simple. I guess they could go like in a modern kind of build and also in like an old school one, because I feel like this is just something that like our moms had in the kitchen or something, you know? And like I mentioned earlier, I've been kind of going for that like skinny metal wire kind of look, kind of like the columns that I made, so this like scratches that itch. Let me think. I think I'm gonna make another, I'm gonna put another fence over here. And then, oh god, I started at the beginning here. Okay, so let me think. Actually, you know what, let's do Around The Sims 4, because I mentioned them a couple of times and they've been like my go-to a lot these days for some like really good clutter and like, I don't know, just items for exactly what I'm looking for all the time. Like they have laundromat stuff, post office stuff, restaurant stuff, freaking everything. So I could really go around picking and choosing stuff from Around The Sims. It's all from different sets. Like everything's just a mess, and their website is a little bit not hard to get around, but yeah, the navigation is a little bit weird. So some of the stuff like I was able to find the first time I went on their site, and then some of the stuff I had to go back and really dig for, but I'll try to link everything appropriately. These are seats that are made for like a laundromat, but I think these are really cool for like, I don't know, freaking anything, like an indoor pool type of, like a public pool type of thing, or like a bus stop, or some kind of other kind of waiting room, like a medical thing. I don't know, I just really like these. I like the way they look. They've got a whole bunch of colorful swatches. Personally, I like the black and the brown the best, I think. Maybe the tan too. The tan is pretty good. Same thing here. The only difference between the two of these is one has like metal legs and these ones have black legs. There's this like counter that I got for a post office build. And this little TV stand I freaking love. I love how like cheap and little and kind of flimsy it looks. I love this thing. And it's got a couple of swatches. This one's like a wood one. This one I've seen a lot of people using in their builds, and it's kind of a cool little, I don't know, little cart shelf thing. Let me change the lighting again. I keep having to change the lighting. Everything's so harsh. I should totally be doing this indoors. What am I doing? Oh my god. This one is another one I got for post office stuff. Just gotta fill it up with some boxes and packages or something. I don't know. I really like the color of it though. Like I feel like this blue is so post office-y. It's perfect, but it's got other swatches. This here is for like a supermarket build that I want to do for the save file. So it's just like a, you know, like a supermarket shelf type of thing. And then I found a whole bunch of food in the, around the Sims 4 stuff too. So this is like pre-packaged little dinners. I think they're meant to be like Japanese food type of things. But yeah, they just look like the type of thing you can get like near the deli at the supermarket. These wouldn't go in the fridge, but I mean, there's some chicken drumsticks over there. I don't know, I've got like a whole bunch of other food stuff. There's like random stuff kind of strewn about. There's like a bottle of water. And what is this one? Oh, it's the chicken again. I thought it was a different one. There's ice cream. There's pizza. There's some orange juice. So I've just kind of been like compiling. These don't fit in here. I'm just putting them here to show you guys. But I've just been like compiling all this food stuff that I'm going to be... This one doesn't snap onto a shelf for some reason. That I'm kind of, Jesus, I'm like messing up my words. I'm compiling all this food stuff, so I have enough stuff to create like a legitimate little supermarket in the save file. There's some hot sauce. Yeah, but you guys get the idea. There's like prepackaged food, all this stuff. I will link to their... I'm probably gonna just link to their site in general, and you guys can find these things, because it's like, it's all categorized. It's a little weirdly categorized, but you can find like food clutter, kitchen clutter, restaurant clutter, and stuff like that. Or you could just, what I do is I'll Google, like if I want a supermarket thing, I'll just do ATS4 supermarket CC or something, and it usually takes me to the right place. And then over here is what I mentioned earlier. It's like a towel with some dishes. And then there's a cup somewhere too. Somewheres. Here, I found it. Yeah, so you can just kind of place this however, but it's like a cool little drying rack for the kitchen. I like it. And then a little post-it note thingy. Lots of small clutter. Like a box cutter, some packing tape, packaging tape, whatever you want to call it. All of these things are things that I picked up for the post office build. There's like a, oh come on, there's a newspaper, there's a rolled up version, and then there's like, this one is from a pack that they have called a Slob's Life, and it's just like crushed cans of soda, and there's beer ones too, so we've got like some Budweiser and Heineken, and then Coke and Pepsi. And then there's also like the intact upright version of the cans as well. Let me go back up here. There's this nice sink if you have like a restaurant build that you want to do, and you know, you got one of these cool like dishwasher sinks that I'll place over here. I like this little thermostat. It works as a thermostat. It's like a little, what do you, are these kerosene? They're like some kind of thing like that. It's like an electric heater maybe, I don't know. And then a thermostat, which I've liked to use lately as well. I like to use the white version. And I don't know, it's just a cute little touch to put on a wall somewhere to give your house a little bit of realism. There's this fan here, which is almost identical to the Get to Work fan, but in different swatches, I guess. So yeah, it is very close to the get to work fan though. And then this AC unit that also looks a lot like the unit from For Rent, but it doesn't have that inner thing, like that big vent that shows up, so you could actually put this in a window or something and make it look right. And then there's like a mini split air conditioner too. So these are all cool items. This clothesline here I got, but I think it's more of a gameplay item because there's nothing on it and your Sims can probably just use it to like hang clothes and stuff. There's this little wash thing for washing clothes, which I like better than the little metal one that came with laundry day. I got this cute little camper, which I might actually end up putting back here, but I'll go through swatches first. I like that beige one, but we're gonna go ahead and move it back there so it doesn't take up all this space. These tables here came with the laundry stuff, so they like came with these chairs here, and there's a bunch of different swatches for these. My favorite one is like the white one because I feel like this is the most common one that you see at laundromats. So there's those. This is like a pet washing tub type of thing if you want to maybe make like a pet store with a groomer or something. I thought that was cool, and it also came with like little there's like dog food and cat food somewhere as well. And look at me all over the place. There's like a little toy box thing, little stack of bowls. Where is that other stuff? Here's like shampoo. It's like doggy shampoo, like doggy lotions and all sorts of cute stuff. So I got a whole bunch of stuff to make a little pet store if I feel like it. I don't know if I'm gonna put one in the save file, but that might be kind of like a cute little addition. I think this is the kitty food. Yeah, that's cute. That's fun. I love it. And then on these tables, I'm gonna place a few things. I like to use this paper towel roll a lot, just because that's how the paper towel is at my house. It's just a roll next to the sink. So I like to use that a lot. And then we've got some bleach and some Palmolive, some Mr. Clean. I don't know what the duck one is. I would just call this Mr. Clean again, but yeah, a whole bunch of cleaning products. We've got some Pringles. I just be downloading like the most random stuff. This mirror I really like, and it also goes with those shelves I was showing you by Sibylette. I really like that mirror. I'm gonna put that in a bathroom someday. These little pinboard things, I need to, okay, I'll just come back to this. I'm gonna show you guys how these work because I don't know if they work on any other fridge, so I'm gonna test this out with like just different fridges. I don't know which one because all of these are CC fridges here. Let's just use this fridge as an example, and then I'll go back to around The Sims 4. Okay, so this fridge over here by a winged llama already has a swatch with all this stuff on it. But if you use the blank swatch, you can just post these little like letters and like sticky notes and concert tickets or whatever, and like some other little note. And then on the side here, you can do like a little schedule. You can, I don't know, I think you can put like most like wall stuff, or no, you can't. Okay, but these little pinboard things you can, so you can just fill this fridge up with stuff. I don't know if they have more stuff on around The Sims 4 that I didn't see from that set, but there's like different swatches to everything. That one's like a little chalkboard one. That one's like a little kid kind of style. This one has like a, it's almost like a late thing, like overdue notice or something. All sorts of different sticky notes. And this concert ticket looking one has like a few other swatches too. And then this one is just, I don't even know. Is this just like, I guess it's just a note. I don't know. Like a bumper sticker looking thing. But yeah, let's see if it works on other fridges too. Nope. So I guess the fridge needs to have a slot for it to work. On this side here, I don't know why there's this gap. It might be because it needs like a cabinet around it, so it like holds that space for it. But yeah, this fridge, highly recommend if you don't already have it, from the Nostalgia Kitchen pack, because you can just like put stuff on it. You can put like the aprons from like one of the, what's it even from? Is it from like a kit or something? I don't know. The aprons you hang on the wall, they might be base game. I've tried to hang them on this fridge before too, but I think they snap onto this side. On this side here, they leave that gap I was talking about, which might be for a cabinet. I don't know. But I saw the fridge that came out with the new kitchen clutter kit. And it has like cluttered stickers all over it, which is really cute, and I really like that. But I wish that they would integrate something like this into the game. Like they should do like some base game update where all the fridges have slots where you can like stick things onto the front, because that would be so cool. Like nobody has just a blank fridge at home, you know? I like to stick stuff on my fridge. I put sticky notes and like tape notes to my fridge all the time. I have these 2 little magnets that I just got, which I'll try to remember to post a picture over here for the video. And it's like Squidward and Patrick, and they're like magnetized like face down into the fridge, and their little butts are showing, and you can stick like a sticky note or like any type of little note right into their butt cheeks, and it's the funniest thing. So I'm gonna try to remember to put the picture in here. If I don't remember, I'll just like link it in the description or something, but it's so cute. I love it. Here's a pile of notes. Nope, mail. Not notes. It's mail. I always love a good pile of mail. I add that to like every kitchen. Here's a mop, and the same mop upside down. This is beer, which is also gonna go in the grocery store over there somewhere. Lots of boxes. This is probably gonna be for my post office stuff. I just need to fill it with like boxes and newspapers and whatever else to make it look nice and chunky and full of stuff. These here are like little forms to put on the counter at the post office, which is perfect. I love these. I don't know if there's other swatches. Oh, there's like little brochures and pamphlets and stuff too. Cute. I got this scale for the post office because you know how they weigh your packages and your letters and stuff. Yeah, I just got a whole lot of like post office stuff. I'm gonna like clutter around with this stuff too. I don't know if I already mentioned it earlier or not, since I recorded this video twice, but I did like kind of finish up the post office in the save file off camera, and I'll just kind of have to take you guys on a tour of it and then probably go in and tweak some stuff, because I got some of this stuff after the fact, so I'm probably gonna go back there and just add some more stuff or replace a couple things. These would go with the restaurant stuff. So it's like a rack with the clean dishes. There's a rack that's empty. And then I think I have a rack somewhere with pots and pans too. And then of course all these pots and pans. So yeah, around The Sims 4, lots of good clutter, lots of good stuff. Great for storytelling and just kind of cluttering up and making the world look more alive. So highly recommend them. We've got these like awesome little trash bins too, if you're sick of the in-game trash bins. And then I also want to make a convenience store, so I got these like soda dispensers and this like this coffee machine that you can only place on a counter. For a restaurant we got a deep fryer and like a grill type thing. I think that's from their McDonald's set. They have like a McDonald's set that's in there. And I didn't get the whole set, I just got the random stuff that I wanted from it. This here also has to go on a counter, so I guess I'll just like set it over here somewhere. But it's it functions as a cash register, and it's just like a little box with money and like a calculator, which is really great. And then this right here. This is great for restaurants and retail stuff too. And then these ones for convenience stores, post offices, etc. Lots of good stuff. Around The Sims is amazing. Can't give them enough praise. Remember how I said I was using like a lot of drying racks and like laundry type of clutter inside, and that was like my big thing lately? I found this set by Dara Sims, and for a while, like I've known about this set for a while, but I didn't get it because it was like, I don't know, I think her site is like darasims.net or something, and I'm so cautious about every link that I click, and I'm so careful with everything that I do. So, yeah, I didn't go on that site, but then like, I don't know, I decided to just say, you know what, like I have ad blockers and everything, I'm just gonna try it. And I did, and it was fine. It was just like a blog kind of thing. And I'm glad I did it because I really like this set. There's multiples of these like decorative clothes hanging things. And I love this version of the ironing board. These look really shiny because we're outside, but when you put them in the interior, they don't look so shiny. They look really good. And my favorite one's this like blue one. And then they've got like a few little laundry clutter items. I'll size this one down and like put it over here. Oh yeah, there's like a slot down here too, I forgot. Right there. And then a slot back here for like the iron. And then you can have like an iron laying here too. Come on. So yeah. This has a lot of cute stuff. There's also other laundry packs like by Sixum CC and by KKB, not KKB. They make some really cute laundry stuff too that has like ironing boards and like different types of washing machines. Maybe I'll just go ahead and show those while we're over here talking about laundry stuff. Let me put another fence up real quick just to keep things organized for now. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this at the end. Like, how am I gonna... People that came to see the structured video are just gonna see this whole mess, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, this is the CC that I wanted to show you guys. Like, here it is. I didn't structure anything. I'm a mess. Let's find KKBs first. They've got that Jomo KKB. Oh god, it's so much to like. KKBs. MM Jomo. Okay, so the washer and dryer and stuff is really, they're all really cute. But they're not really my style. I think they're like supposed to insert in like a cabinet or something. That's why they're not letting me place, but they're cute. They're just very modern, so I don't really use them that much. Same with the sink. Oh, that's so annoying that it won't let me place it. Ugh. And then these racks I thought were really cute, so I've used these before. I love this little cabinet. Very cute. All of this is like in that light blue swatch, but it comes like all the stuff comes in like these swatches. None of it's very like woody or anything like that. It's just all very colorful and kind of pastel. So yeah, I'd probably go with like something kind of tan or off-white or something just to make it look a little bit more, you know, regular. Cute little laundry basket, some folded towels, like a little tin of like powdered laundry detergent. Here's their version of the ironing board, also pretty cute, and the iron. Oh my god, I hate spinning things. I hate it. I hate it. Just spin. You can just stay like that. It's fine. There's another iron. There's some more little laundry detergent situations. And one of my favorite things from this set is this clothes dryer thing. Clothes rack, clothing rack, whatever you want to call it. Yep, I love that. And then there's like these like backsplashes or whatever. They'll like hook onto the wall, and you can just, you know, make it look all cute and stuff. But I'm not necessarily about making stuff look cute. I just want it to look real. I want it to look real and kind of grungy. Section this off over here, and then we're gonna do the Sixum. I don't. What did he name it? I have no idea what he named it. Laundromat, washing machine. So I wonder if I do like laundromat. I have so many different laundromat things. Am I like, do I have like a laundry problem? Definitely not in real life, but in the game I guess I do. So these are supposed to be like for a public laundromat. So I was debating on using these for the laundromat that I built in the save file, because I think I used something else. I was waiting for the CC set to come out, and I didn't end up using these ones. I was thinking about using them, but I also found some other ones that are a little bit more alpha that I think I may go with instead. But this set is really cute nonetheless. It has the little laundry cart thing. This is from a different, it's like Small Spaces laundry room, so it's from a different thing. This laundry basket I also really like. It's a little bit Maxis Matchy, like Sims style, but still cute. There's an empty version that's, I think, functional, and then there's like the full deco version. I don't know if I'll be able to find like all the things from this set because it's not like tagged specifically laundromat or whatever. Laundromat corner, clock. There's this little hanger like neon sign, so that lights up. Yeah, cute. I wonder if this like functions as a light. If I shift click it, I can actually change it. So you can like change the look of that whole thing. Cute. Gosh, I hope I'm not missing anything here. Okay, more laundromat washers and dryers and such. I don't know what makes these ones different from those ones. Are they just different colors? Maybe they're like colorful swatches or something? I don't know. Or maybe some of them are functional. Oh, these are decorative. Okay, so these colored ones are decorative and these white ones are actually functional. In case you don't have the laundry day pack, you can still make like a little decorative laundromat. Yeah, I think that's all I'm really gonna go over from Sixum. For now, at least. But I just wanted to do laundry stuff for a second because for some reason I'm on that laundry kick. I think there's only one more laundromat thing that I want to show you guys. And it's by this creator called Slocks, which is a kind of like semi-paywalled creator on Patreon. So it's like $7 for you to access all of their Patreon stuff, or you can go through like an AdFly link that they have for free, but you risk like a million billion pop-ups, and I'm not about that, so I just paid for the I paid like $7 and I went through their whole Patreon one day that I had a lot of free time, and I just downloaded all the CC from them that I wanted. But I'm like not really cool with the whole like perma paywalling versus AdFly weird link type of thing. So I mean, I usually add all the CC or most of the CC that I use in my builds to the downloads anyway, so I'm not like above giving you guys this stuff when I use it. There's like some really cute like skinny kind of alpha looking stuff, but like I said, I'm kind of liking the alpha vibe lately, and yeah, so I just went for it with this stuff. But it's mainly like this chair. I was thinking about getting a chair like this for a build that I was doing, and I've never seen one as like CC for download, And I even showed my fiance on, like, I googled the type of chair I was looking for. It's like those like what do you call those places, like you know, like those like clubs where you have like birthday parties and stuff, like, or at least some people do. I don't know, you can do like events at these little like kind of Lions Club, I don't know, these weird places. They usually have chairs like this. I think they're called banquet chairs. So I googled it and I showed my fiance and I was like, I need chairs like this for The Sims. Like, if I can't find them, I'm just gonna have to try to make them. And I'm really glad I came across them, because now I don't have to try to make them, because I'm already trying to make like a screen door and it's beating the crap out of me trying to do that. So yeah, I found these. This one only comes in one swatch, and then there's like a different one from a different pack that they have that comes in multiple swatches. They have all sorts of cool stuff. I don't need to go through every single like little item because it's just like some random stuff, but this fly swatter, really great. Let me see, they've got some more like laundry stuff here. That's where this chair came from. It's from this like laundry set, and I don't know, I just really like the kind of grittiness of this like laundry set, if that makes sense. I don't know, I like the way it looks. I don't know if some of these are deco or whatever, or non-functional or not, but I'll have to test them out. But some of them have like the open door, and yeah, I don't know, I just really like the way they look. So I'm kind of debating on if I should do like a more alpha style laundromat, or if I should go with a more Maxis Match kind. And if you guys have any input on that, please let me know. Like, do you think I should go with a more like clay chunky sim style, or should I go with like the sleek kind of realistic style? I'm kind of leaning towards this, to be honest, but you let me know nonetheless. And then there's this little change machine for the laundromat. The only thing that might be an issue is that it has like I don't know what language this is, so I'm just gonna say like Asian writing on it, which I guess you can just pretend is Simlish, but you guys know I'm not going for a very Asian vibe with that save file. It's gonna be like a Pacific Northwest, so. But maybe it's owned by an Asian family? I don't know. I don't know, man. It's good though. I want to use some of this stuff. And then this door I really like as well for like a business, for like the door that you can't go into that's like employees only or something. I like the way that looks. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that stuff. And there's like other little things like sprinkled in here that I like. If you guys see anything in my like build menu over here that you are interested in, if you can just like write it down in the comments or something and like point it out and give me a timestamp or something, and I can answer like what CC it is or what it's from or where to get it, because it's just like so much CC for me to actually like place down and list for you guys. It's probably just gonna bore you guys to death, but yeah. A couple more Slox items that I got were this open cabinet, which doesn't really have a matching set or anything. It's just these like floating cabinets. Where did that one go? What the heck? Anyway, they're just these floating cabinets, but I like the fact that this one's open, and then this one doesn't even have like a door. I just need more stuff like that. I need to add more stuff to my builds that have like they're kind of like displays, you know, and there's not enough like in the vanilla game. So yeah. Oh, I like these post-it notes too, to like post on the wall next to something, or like behind the computer or something. I always like post-it note stuff. This clock, I know it's just a clock, but it's like it's a really good clock. It's a good looking clock. I just like it. So yeah. These could be kind of cool too for like a, I don't know, some type of community lot. What are these even used for? Are these for like putting your bikes at them, or like car parking spots or something? I'm not sure, but I could use these, so I got them. And then I like this trash bin too. Like, it just looks like it belongs next to this chair. Do you know what I mean? Just looks like it belongs there. So I got the trash can too. Okay, so now I'm recording like 2 days after I started recording this CC video, so if the audio sounds any different to you guys, that could be why. Because I was messing around with my mic settings. I just didn't like how it was sounding. This is a new microphone and I'm still kind of like learning my way around it a little bit. So I was messing around with the settings and I turned the noise gate off because it was like clipping in and out and I didn't like it. So if the audio sounds any different, that's the reason. I already said that, but yeah. Hopefully it's not too noisy or anything because it kind of like picks up my computer hum a little bit, but yeah. So where to next? We did Slocks last time. That's where we left off, so maybe I'll put a fence up here and we'll move on to something else. And I'm actually gonna move these cars a little bit over this way so they're more like organized-ish over there. Maybe I'll put this trailer like over there. Okay, now I think real quick I'll place down some more vehicles over here because there's just like a couple one-off vehicles from some creators that I have, and then we'll move on to I think Soft Pine next because they're very similar to Freak, so I can put them like over here right next to them. So one of them is Scotty Yodi or Scotty, I don't know how it's pronounced, but they make a lot of cool pretty alpha CC, and I got this mail truck from them and also this little beat up car here. So that's by Scotty Yodi. I think that's how it's pronounced, so I'm just gonna go with that. And then we have, I think, Lori Sims. Yeah, I have like 2 cars by them. They have a billion different cars, but I just went with these ones because they were a little bit like on the older side. I still kind of have to go through all of the car CC they have because they've just got like years worth of uploads. But these have a few swatches, and I think it's really cool that the insides are fully like meshed out. So yeah, I really like these ones. These are good for some driveway decor. So there's those, and now we're gonna move on to Soft Pine. So Soft Pine is another one of those situations, kind of like Freaks items, where they're ripped from different games, so the textures aren't gonna be very Maxis looking, but they're really good nonetheless. I'm not gonna go through every single piece here, just some of my favorites really, or else we'll be here like all day. But like I said before, if you guys see anything that looks interesting to you, or you want me to link, or you know, whatever, just let me know. So there's this chair that's nice and beat up and pre-cluttered, which I like. And there's this bed. Oh no, the bed might be broken. Oh no, the bed's broken. Okay, so I X'd out of that better exceptions pop-up, but something else might pop up soon. Just so you're aware, the bed is broken. I guess I might have to try a batch fix on it or something. I like this beanbag chair. This couch here, I want to love it, but something about the textures and the way the light hits it are just like a little bit funky to me, but I don't know, I could still probably find use for it, especially in the save file. Very Pacific Northwesty looking. I like to use these for retail types of builds. I think I used these baskets in the general store that I built. There are swatches of a lot of these, which honestly I didn't even realize. I thought, oh my god, that one's so bright, like you can't even see it. I didn't even realize there were swatches for all these. I like the bananas because I thought it was just like another Life is Strange kind of situation where it's just the textures that it came with and that's it, but I guess not. I like this one for patio furniture. That one's pretty good. Let's see if there's swatches for this one. Nope, no swatches for this one. I like these little signs. These are fun for community lots. A few different colors. My favorite one is the yellow one though. I like that one. I like a lot of these. This might be from like the kids room set that they have. But I like these a lot because it's just fun to have more little toys and plushies and stuff to clutter up kids' bedrooms, which I don't build a lot of kids' bedrooms, but yeah. I like this radio, this like ham radio thing that's going on. I like that a lot. This dish rack, I like it, but I don't know if it came with dishes to actually insert in it, but that's okay. I mean, it looks cool, empty, I guess. But I like that civilette one because it has like, it's like pre-cluttered a little bit, but this is cute. It's like nice and simple for a clean kitchen. Not everything has to be dingy and messy, I guess. These are great. I'm gonna use these when I do like a gas station type of thing. And then this here is like another one of those clothes dryer thingamabobs, and there's like a folded one that's right here. And I feel like this is actually really good to use as a baby gate or something. That's something that we should have like in general in The Sims, and I feel like I've never seen any creator or anyone make like a baby gate. So this is like a makeshift baby gate kinda, I guess. You could use it that way if you wanted to. There are these string lights that I don't think they glow or are functional or anything like that. Let's see. No, they're not, but they're cute. Good little decoration. There's like a few different variations of these. There's like a longer one here, which maybe I should place it like over here because it's kind of hard to see it. But yeah, those are cute. Don't know if there's different swatches. Doesn't look like it. I like this newspaper stand a lot. Very good, very good. Lots of signs, but they're in like human speak and not Simlish, so if you're cool with that being a thing, if you don't care that it's not Simlish, then that's like useful for world building and stuff. I might end up using them. I've been debating using some of these in my save file just because I don't know if I want to keep everything Simlish or if I want to just like meld everything together, you know, English and Simlish and stuff. But there's like a whole bunch of these signs. This is probably from, there's like a pack that they have that has like all of these signs and stuff, but like I'll link to their Patreon and you guys can just sift around. There's these VHS tapes, which I can zoom in on a little bit here. I like VHS clutter and stuff. Very nostalgic. Here's some more plushies. There's a lawnmower, which is something we should totally have in The Sims. Does that not work? Okay, that's broken too, I guess. So some of Soft Pine's stuff is broken. Darn. So that just popped up with the bed and not the lawnmower, but okay. Another sign. Trash bag. Another pretty good one for your messy kitchens and front yards and whatnot. Another plushie. This one's like crazy looking. I don't know if it's supposed to be draped on something. Like maybe you could like drape it on a couch or like on a bed or a chair. I don't know if you could get it positioned just right. Maybe you could do something like that. If it didn't have the pillow here, it would have fit pretty perfectly, but yeah, we'll just lay him down right there. This is like some chalk that's like spilled over. I don't know, there's like so many uses for so many soft pine things, and I need to pay attention to that more. I used this puppy in a recent one because I thought it was really cute. It's like beat up. I put it like on the washer machine to make it look like mom is working on it or something. Yeah, like lots of little clutter thingies. Like this little fox. Some of these things, like I said, they look shiny because we're outside, but when you put them in like an interior space, they look much less shiny. This is like one of those little grocery bag dispenser things. I have so much to do for this save file. Like doing this is just reminding me that I have so much work to do, because I'm just seeing things and I'm like, oh, I need to use that. Oh, I need to put that in this build. Oh, I need to build the thing that's gonna use this one. I had one of these growing up. I don't know about you guys, but I would carry mine everywhere. I think it was called a Magnadoodle. I don't know what this one's called. Draw a lot. Mine was a Magnadoodle, and it was blue, and it was like my best friend. More than any stuffed animal I ever had. This was my bestie. I used to just doodle around on it a ton. These signs are really cute for like a garage or a workshop or a bar. This spaceship is cool for a kid's bedroom. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. I could just like go on forever. Open sign that's not in Simlish. I found these really like cute to use along the walls of the general store. And then there's this moose head, which I like, but he looks like he's just carved out of wood. And I think that might be the case, which, I mean, that's cool. But I want a moose head that looks like a real moose head. That'd be dope. Then we got some more boards. We've got like electrical panels. Yeah, soft pine is wonderful. Soft pine and freak are great. I like this little wardrobe situation too. I guess this is becoming more of like a creator showcase than just like a CC pack showcase. So it's gonna be hard for me to individually link to all of these different sets and stuff, especially with soft pine and freak, because they kind of release their stuff in like chunks. It'll be like little sets or something, so I'll like just this stuff that I placed here will be like a million different links. So I might just link to their Tumblr where you can find all of their stuff. Just if you scroll like through a few things, you can just click on their like CC tag and you'll find everything. And same with soft pine, because they have like a Patreon with all their stuff. Around The Sims 4, I might end up doing the same thing as well, because there's a million billion different sets that I've actually placed down over here. And then some of these other ones will be easier, like the Sixum laundry set, and KKB, and Dara Sims, Sib. Slocks, I think I already mentioned that Slocks is like paywalled or ad-flied, so yeah, that one's like awkward. I don't need these fridges here. I'm gonna move these trash cans over here, and maybe even that, like that, just so I can close this off when I need to. So that's soft pine. Yeah, totally a bunches of good stuff, and I don't think I even have all of their sets. I need to go back and download more stuff, because totally worth it. So yeah, that's that, and I'm gonna take a look at my list and see who else I have lined up. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and show you some more like choppy bits of CC that I have. Maybe not necessarily full packs. Oh my god, I did that thing again. Okay, so Peacemaker has a lot of good stuff. Maybe not all grungy or super realistic, but I recently came across, there's a user on Tumblr called Flirty Ghoul, and they posted a screenshot of one of the rooms that they built, and it had this cabinet that I just like needed to have, and I spent forever trying to find it until they finally answered my where can I find and told me where to get it. But somebody else, like right at the same time, somebody else had messaged me like, hey, I know where that's from, and they like linked me to it. So thank you for that. But this cabinet here, for some reason, I really like it. I feel like we had this at our house when I was a kid or something like it, with these sliding doors, and they'd always get stuck, like they're never perfect. But yeah, when I saw it, I needed to have it. But this is like a whole modular set that it comes in. So like you can put these two together, and then there's like upper parts of it that I don't know if they hook onto the wall or what, but like, hold on, let's put a wall there and see if that's how it works. Go back to Peacemaker. I have a couple of their sets. I have like a mudroom cabinet thing, which I never ended up using because it's just too modern. I veered away from the modern stuff like really early on in my build career, I guess you'd call it. And then I have like one of their like kids room sets, but I still like the mudroom thing for like these coats, which I also have from like Ravisheen and other creators. So like I don't need these necessarily, but I kind of leave it here. Which reminds me, I also need to do like a little bit of a clean out of my mods folder. I have a lot of CC that I just don't touch anymore. But back to the what we were doing. I guess it clips in like that. This one kind of like sticks out for some reason. Maybe this one is like meant for this side. Yeah. So yeah, this one's cool. I like the graininess, like the textures and stuff. There's all different colors, but I'd probably just stick to the more like natural wood ones. I like that dark one a lot. Those aren't the same dark one, are they? Yeah, I like these a lot. And then let me like test out the slottage. Yeah, that's good. It's got like top, shelves, everything. So, yep, I really like that set. And then there's like some cute little plushies from like that kids set that I was talking about. Little xylophone. I forgot what exactly the set is called, but I'll have to link it. There's like little cribs and stuff. And then I mostly downloaded it for some of the furniture. I just really like stuff like this. Like, can you guys tell? I don't know what it is. It's got to be something like sort of nostalgic about it. So let me move that over here to Peacemakers. Oh no. Okay, we'll leave you there, and then we'll put like a plushie here and a plushie chilling here and like a xylophone here. But that's about it that I want to show off from that one, I think. Because yeah, everything else is very modern. There's like an okay table here that came with this same modular set, and then like a small version of it. Yeah, so pretty cute. This is like, see, I don't think I would use this. It's cool looking, but I don't think it would like fit a lot of my builds. So yeah. Alright, let's move on to another one. Maybe I'll do... We have a lot of space left. Maybe I'll do a couple of kitchen sets. Because, you know what, maybe I should do walls for these. Because then the cabinets will make more sense. So the most recent one I got was from Lily's Palace. I have like all of their folklore stuff, and I really like their stuff, even though I don't really build like very old school vintage like that. I swear someday I'll use it. Someday I'll get into like farmy or historic builds or something. But yeah, this kitchen set I absolutely love. by them. And there's like a couple of different variations of like wall cabinets. They're all the ones with the little key thingy. I feel like there's more stuff here, so let me just look and try to find. Maybe the other stuff is in build mode because it came with like wall tiles. Lily's Palace, Century. Wait, I skipped the dash. Century. Okay, that's all that shows up here, but I know it came with like build stuff too. It came with tiles right here. There's did I place these incorrectly? Gosh, I don't know, but here, we'll do this. So there's all different swatches, so you can go with like a pinkish one. Yeah, I don't know, there's like a million. I like this all white, and I like the green because these are very like old school looking. Those aren't all the swatches, but yeah, you get the point. And then the counters will match the tile that you have behind it. So this one is nice because it's like that like ugly yellow and green that you see in older homes, and I don't know, it's just chef's kiss. It's perfect. And I like how it has these lines underneath the sink, like on that fake door or fake drawer underneath the sink. I've never seen any CC or like items like that, and when I saw it, it caught my eye instantly. I was like, yes, I've had kitchens with those and I need it. Yeah, I like the white. I like the green a lot. And then the cabinets, I think they have solid swatches. Yeah, so they can like match the tile kind of. But I really like this. And then there's like open versions of them. Like here, I'll do a corner one. Let's get rid of the big one for now. We'll do that. We'll do a corner one. And then we'll do like an edge one here. And then this one, see, there's like an open one. There's like a little fridge top one. This is like the edge thing. So you've got little shelves too. And then like that one. So yeah, I just really love that there's this, and it looks a little bit grimy in there. Like it looks a little dirty. I freaking love it. And then same thing with the longer cabinets. I'm pretty sure they've got the same thing going on with those. So there's the corner, the edge, and then the open one, and the shorter one, and then the shelves, and the other edge piece. I feel like these edge pieces should be flipped, right? Like this edge should like have the door handle over here, and this one vice versa, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. Yep, this is a really good set. I like it a lot. And then we'll close that off and we'll do another one. This one, I don't even know how I found this set. I was like just digging through the Sims resource, looking for new kitchen stuff, and I found this one, which looks very simple at first, but like, I don't know, there's something very nostalgic happening here. Let me put a wall up here so we can fully close this kitchen in. It's called the Merit with one T. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff. There's like the sink, which I like it. I don't know if I'd use it with this. I'd probably use that the Cibolette one, to be honest. And then the cabinets come in like separate things instead of you like clicking and having all those different cabinet sections. you would click these like, wait, why is that one only facing one way? No, I need you to do the other wall. Yes, thank you. And then, come on. Okay, I guess it has to be on this side. That one. Oh, and then it has this. This is what's like so exciting about it. I need that kind of like, I don't know, like wood detailing above the sink, right over the window with like a curtain behind it. It's so perfect. It's so perfect. Okay, let's move this piece. And then, I mean, lovely sink, but we're just gonna put you over here for a second. And we're gonna use more of the bottom one. Okay, and then we're gonna get the sib sink, which this is how I would do it. And then which one do I want? Do I want like a dish rack or do I want the towel? Maybe the towel. So from like scruff and stuff. Where are you? Here you are. Yes, is this not just perfect? The dishes even match. Ah, I love this. I love it. And then over here we can put some windows. I'm just like creating a little mini kitchen real quick so I can fulfill this little desire. Maybe this is too big. I love these windows so much. Maybe I'll do a separate video on like build CC, like windows and doors and stuff like that. I freaking love all those mink windows and doors and stuff. Okay, let's put, oh my god, yes, let's do this. I love it so much. And then for kitchens, I don't ever know if I should do tile or like wallpaper or what. But look at how cute this is. This is so old school. It's such a vibe. I need to use this. I got it pretty recently. I've done a few builds since I've gotten it. I just like didn't think to use it yet. I kind of forgot that it was there, but oh my god. It's perfect. I love it. And then I'll kind of go through the swatches. There's all sorts of like kind of old, outdated colors for it, but my favorite one has to be this like dark with the orange counters. And like even the edges of these counters, like I've been in this kitchen before, I swear. I've been in this kitchen. It just needs like a curtain. We're gonna find it a curtain and then I swear I'll move on. What kind of curtain do we want? Like something kind of like this. Like I feel like kitchens have these little like skirt style curtains, you know? Is there one that's like kind of tacky? A little bit more tacky, but not pink. Do we want maybe green? Maybe green. Does that look good? Sometimes I'll layer them like that so there's no like gap. I don't know, that's kind of cute. These are gonna be way too long, but if these were like short, like just a little above the counter, they'd be perfect. They kind of remind me of my, like this reminds me of my kitchen at my old house. A little bit. Maybe lace. Maybe a little bit smaller. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know if this looks good, but something about it. I love it. I love this kitchen set. I'll put this here because it belongs with it. And then over here, I'll go ahead and set up a spot for another kitchen because I think there's another one here. It's this renovation counter. I think the only thing I don't love too much about this set is the swatches. I think like I didn't have enough variety in the swatches. This one's kind of good. But yeah, I don't know, there's not enough like variety in these for me, I don't think. I'll do like a corner bit, but they're nice and retro, like they're kind of cute. Maybe do a recolor of them or something, and that'd be kind of fun. And then they also came with like upper cabinets, but there's another thing, like that wood detailing thing I was showing in the other one. Oh, I need to put a wall there. Good lord. But yeah, I gotta find that thing. Let me just finish putting these cabinets up kinda so you can see everything. And oh, cute. I didn't even notice like this one before. Oh, this one has like another open one. There's no door, but it's still cute. And then over here we've got like a corner and another corner. So we'll put like this in the middle. I didn't check. Wait, did this one doesn't have the things, right? I was gonna say I didn't check to see if there was a long one, but I don't think that's like a thing. So yeah, renovation. It's called Renovation Kitchen. I think it was like a Sims resource type of, yeah, like there's like a whole set. There's a table. Cute. This chair, which only has like white metal, but it has like that cute retro thing going on. And then here's the thing I was talking about. Where can I put it? Hold on. Here it is. So yeah, that's cute for like the curtain in the kitchen, like in between the cabinets. Just have to change the swatch so it matches. But yeah, that's wicked cute. This is like cute retro stuff. Here's the fridge. It even has like TSR on it. So yeah, I think they did like some kind of thing. Some little event or something. Here's a little range hood. Put it over here. I like this light a lot. Very groovy. And it comes in all the same swatches as the kitchen cabinets and stuff. And yeah, that's the whole renovation kitchen. Very cute. I don't know if I have any more kitchen things. I got these ones from Cibolette. I'm just gonna place them down real quick. I haven't used them yet. I just got them like a couple nights ago, but I just like the idea of them for a kitchen or something. I like these like slatted closet looking doors, so that's why I got these. They're meant to be for like a washer and dryer type of situation. And then there's also like this thing that goes with it. It's like a column or something it's called. So yeah, it's like modular. You can just put it all together and it looks really cool. There's a closed one as well. And then there's this little shelf cabinet thing. So yeah, that's cute. I guess I'll leave this down and like separate this kitchen. I like closed it into a room. Maybe what I just should have done from the beginning is like put everything into rooms. I don't know, I might have to go ahead and like clean this up a little bit before I do the structured part, but or maybe I won't even do the structured part. At the end I'll just be like, hey guys, here's the CC and the CC and the CC. No, that would be rude. Okay, I think for this video, I'm just gonna do like one more quick set, and I'll even use the fence for it just to like make it so we can see around us. but I think I'm gonna go with nickname, and that's gonna be another one of those things where it's like I'm gonna be showing you a whole bunch of different sets by the same creator, so I'll probably just like link you to their pages. Most of it kind of goes hand in hand. There's the retro Korea living room set, which comes with these couches, and yep, they've got some good swatches. I like the bluish green. I like this brown. I like the red too, I think, and the tan. I don't know, I feel like these can come in handy at some point. I don't know if this is from the same set, but I really thought it was cute. There's an actual TV version of this, and there's this version, which is a pet bed that your pet can go in. But here's the actual TV. I just really like this, like, super old, beat up kind of TV. I've got the retro Korea kitchen. I don't think I'm in love with these cabinets too much, but I'll place them here anyway. And there's like a sink part of it too. I do like the sink, I just don't think I love the actual cabinets themselves. Although I guess the wood swatch is kind of good. I don't think I would use like these other swatches too much. The wood swatch is pretty good. And then I got these gloves with the set that like they like slot right over the faucet or the edge of the sink, but with a little bit of fiddling you can use them with other CC or other sinks and stuff too. You just have to kind of play around with the heights and maybe use tool for it. But the main reason I got this retro Korea kitchen set was because of the microwave and the doily on top of it. I just think that's so cute. I wonder if there's better lighting that I can hit it with. I don't know. I really should have done this all in the interior, but I mean, you guys can see it. It's like a little lace doily thing, and it's so cute. I'm not gonna do build stuff because I want to leave that for another video. I'm gonna put the bathtub here. I really love this bathtub with this fish curtain. I think there's other swatches, but it's not really for the curtain, it's just for the tub. The curtain stays the same. And then there's like a version without the curtain. I used these for my Soviet apartment build. I just found them very fitting for that style. And then these, I'll put them over here. These cabinets for the bathroom are really cool and dingy looking too. I like anything with like the glass door that you can see inside, and I'm pretty sure you can place stuff in there. Don't know if you can grab it once it's been placed. Doesn't look like it. So yeah. There's this little sponge thingy. They have a radiator, which I have like radiators like this from a few different CC creators. So just another reason that I need to go and clean out my mods folder a little bit. Which, let me know if that's something you guys are interested in, because I could just do like a video where it's like, clean out my mods folder with me, or find CC I don't want anymore with me. Because I use Better Build By to do that. I'll just do the same thing I'm doing here, but instead of placing all the CC I like, I place all the CC that I don't want anymore, and then I use the Better Build By CC report to like list all the CC that I've placed down, and then I can just go find it in my mods folder and remove it. Yeah, bunch of swatches. This red one looks like very beat up. The other ones don't really look like that. I feel like this color right here is very 90s. I didn't have this yet when I was building like a 90s house. This would have been perfect, because that's so 90s. I love this calendar. This calendar is like one of my favorite things to use. I saw Folkling using it in some of his builds, and I was like, oh my god, I need it. And then I just like googled around until I found it. A little towel from the bathroom set, which is like, it's kind of cute. It's a little bit better than what we have with like the bathroom stuff in The Sims. These other little bathroom items, which is like a soap dish and this little tub corner thing, which is cute, like to put a rubber ducky in there or something. Plunger. It's a good plunger, but I mean, I guess I don't necessarily need it. We have like the debug plunger. So this is just something in my mods folder that doesn't necessarily need to be there, I guess. And then this living room set came with the VCR. There's like stacked VHSs over here. Very good ceiling fan. Kind of looks like the A Winged Llama one, but it's a little bit more, I don't know, it's got its own thing going on. A paper towel roll. And I thought there was more of like a VCR thing. Oh, this TV came with that too, which I kind of like. It's like one of those, like when we were transitioning from like the tube TVs to flat screens. It's kind of like in that like in between phase where they're like, we want to make it more compact. So yeah, that's everything Nickname has in my game, at least. There's definitely more CC that I want to show you guys, but I think I'm gonna wrap this video up for now, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to organize this a little bit better, and then we will do the structured showcase. Okay, so I totally lied. I didn't go back in and restructure it better. I'm just gonna go through this section by section. Sorry for the mess that it is. But yeah, if you didn't watch the whole like long play version of this, that's totally fine, but I was going through all the CC and just kind of placing it down and separating it with fencing. So it looks kind of crazy, but I'll kind of go through this for you guys that wanted a more to the point CC showcase. And sorry for the keyboard clicking, but I'm gonna go around in tab mode so I can show you guys a little bit better. These vehicles back here, starting from over there, like what you can see in the screen right now, are by Freak, and then except for that little trailer in the back, the trailer is by Around the Sims 4. I'll move that later and get to it, but the trucks and these other, like the van and the Jeep and the car, these are by Freak. And if you didn't watch the whole video, I did say earlier that for Freak and a couple of other of these creators, I'm not going to link every single individual pack everything is from, because there's just too many. So I'm gonna link to their social media, like their Patreons or their Tumblr or wherever they post their CC, and you guys can just like go through and find the items that you're looking for if you want anything specific, because they download stuff in like chunks, not necessarily always like a structured pack and stuff. So yeah, it would be hard to link every single thing that I place down here, but I will find you those links and list them in a Patreon post or something like that. But this is everything that we went through. It's a little bit choppy, sorry, but there's like this messy bed, a couple of these grungy couches. I like the messy drawers on that table over there, the desk. A couple more like grungy furniture items over here. Let me come down and show you. These are like pretty scuffed up and beat up dressers and TV stands. This one you can't fully see because there's stuff in front of it. There's this knocked over plant pot over here. This toilet is not functional, but it looks cool because it's got that like water pipe thing. A messed up little bicycle just to like throw in a bush in a build or something. This little postcard rack is really cute for a retail shop. Little keychain display thing, a bunch of messy clothes, a hoodie in a box. There's just like all sorts of messy and cool items. Both of these stoves are functional. We checked that and they are. And then we've got a little bit of like shelving, display stuff over here, and a couple more beds. But yeah, that is the freak stuff that I showed for this video. I did show a couple of things made by them before in my last CC video, which if you didn't watch that, go check it out. I'll try to remember to link it up in the corner. And then I'll quickly go over the vehicles again just because they're like separate from other stuff on this lot. So this is by Lori Sims, this car right here, and so is this one. Lori Sims has like a bajillion cars that you guys can download, and the cool thing about them is that they do the interiors too, so the interiors are all meshed and you can see right through the glass and stuff. So these are really cool, and I've seen people use cars like this for like with post packs and stuff, and you can use it for storytelling to make it look like your sim is actually in the car. So that's pretty cool. These two here are by Scotty Yodi or Scotty Yodi, I don't know. There's this old beat up car here and this postal truck, which I'm gonna use for my save file post office. And then this little trailer back here is actually from around The Sims 4, which is another one of those creators that I'm gonna link, like just their site for you guys to look at all the stuff, because there's like a million different little packs. Over here we've got Siblette's Scruff and Stuff pack and a couple of medical equipment items that I went through. I was saying that I want to make a home for a disabled sim. I just think that would be really cool. I feel like that's a thing that I've never really seen represented, at least not on YouTube. I haven't really seen that. I've seen a lot of people like build these for their personal saves. But yeah, I think that would be cool. And also for a hospital, if I end up putting a hospital or like a clinic or something in my save file, these would come in handy too. There's like hospital beds and all sorts of stuff. But the Scruff and Stuff pack has these 3 variations of cabinets and counters, which are these are like the modern ones, and then there's like a clean and a scuffed version of the older ones. And then these clutter items like in the sink and stuff are all individual items that come with the pack to make everything look nice and messy and dirty. There's like spilled chips and beer bottles and stuff, trash bags, scuffed up shoes. This laundry basket is a infant crib, so you can place your baby in there, which I thought was cute. And then this sink and dish rack over here is from Siblette's Millennial Kitchen set. And I don't have like all the stuff from that set, just these are like my 2 favorite items from it. Everything else is like kind of modern, and I don't do modern too much, so. And then these items here, the laundry stuff is from like a laundry set that Siblette has, and then these bathroom clutter things are from, I believe, the Life Bathroom kit, which is all just fun bathroom clutter stuff. So that's what I've got for Siblette. Oh, it came with these like light bulbs too in different lengths, which are pretty cool for the Scruff and Stuff. This set right here is just a small like laundry related set. I have a couple of laundry related sets in this, but these are by Dara Sims, and there's 3 variations of like clotheslines. I'm not sure, I haven't like tested these yet. I'm not sure if they're functional for laundry day. Maybe the empty one is, I don't know. And then I really like this ironing board. It looks kind of shiny because we're outdoors, but when you're indoors it's not shiny like that. And then it comes with these various little items that you can place around in your laundry room or whatever. I just really like that little kit. That's a fun one. And then here's another laundry kit by KKB. It's Jomo Laundry, I believe. There's a few different variations of washers and dryers. For some reason, this was the only one I could place down. I don't know if it's because the other ones need to be inserted into a cabinet or something, but yeah. I like this for the little hanging racks and the little laundry clutter items. There's another ironing board with a couple of different irons, and I really love this hanging rack, little drying rack for clothes. So there's that. And then this laundry set is by Sixum, and there's various different ones too. I think these are deco, so if you don't have the laundry day kit, these or stuff pack or whatever it is, these ones will just be like decor in your game, and then these ones are functional. And I was debating on using this set for the laundromat that I built in my save file, but I don't know if I'm gonna go with this like chunky Maxis Match style or if I'm going to go with a more alpha style. So yeah, there's like a couple of different laundry baskets. This one I believe is functional. This one is like decor. I don't know if this one functions, to be honest, as like a hamper or something. Maybe it does. And then that is a neon light, which you can adjust the color of any way you want. So yeah. Over here, this laundromat set is by Slocks. And if you didn't watch the whole video, they do paywall their content on Patreon, but they also have like a free link, but it's like there's an ad fly thing that you have to go through, and I didn't want to click that, so I just paid for their premium thing, and I got like all the CC from them that I wanted. So yeah, I don't know. I would probably pay for it if I really wanted it and I didn't want to go through AdFly unless you have like a universal bypass type of extension on your browser. Or if I do end up using these in builds, I'll probably just upload them so you guys don't have to go through all that. But these are from a few different sets that they had. I just showed these like skinny tables that I like. There's a fly swatter over here, which I really dig. And then these chairs that I was looking for everywhere, and they're perfect, and I want to use them for like maybe like a restaurant build or diner build. I just feel like these would be perfect for that. And then there's like these post-it notes that came with like it's like a Chinese restaurant kind of set that they had. And then these little like parking stop / bike things. But if you guys are super duper interested in any of the CC and you don't want to have to go through like paywall, if you just want like a couple of pieces or whatever, just let me know, and I can just like upload it, honestly. And then I placed these 3 cabinets here, which are also by Slocks, just because I like that they're a little bit like dingy looking, and there's like an open door variation, a doorless one, so yeah. Now over here we've got a whole mess of stuff, and it's all from around The Sims 4, and literally from like 1,000 different packs that they've created. So I'm definitely not going to link to every single pack unless like individually asked for certain things. I could do that, but you can also just like Google certain things, like if you just put the keywords in there with like ATS4, because that's the abbreviation for it. So there's like a bunch of post office stuff, office supply stuff. You can do like ATS4 mess, and then it'll show like there's some messy stuff that I don't even know if I placed it down, but yeah, these like crushed cans and like papers that are like all over the floor and stuff. Yeah, there's just like so much stuff, but I really like this dish rag with the dishes that are like separate objects on there. I just think that's cute. This functions as a cash register. It's like a little lockbox with a calculator. There's this newspaper stand. This here is from, I believe, a laundromat set. And yeah, it's probably gonna go in my save file laundromat because I really like those. This mirror here I really liked, so I figured I'd just like plop it down and show it. And then I have some like grocery store items for when I build a grocery store. Some packages for the post office stuff, another post office thing. This is more food stuff, but I just placed it down on the floor. They also have a pack with like different garbage receptacles, and I thought that these were really cute. Like this one would be cute in a public space. This one's more of like a bathroom or bedroom type of vibe. There's like a restaurant style sink and these like dish trays in empty and full versions. Various pots and pans. Cleaning supplies, like janitor stuff. So you've got like Mr. Clean and Clorox and this paper towel roll that I'm always using. Here's another one of those like mess things that's like some mail just strewn about. They've got these different thermostats. I like this one because it's very realistic looking to put on the wall of a build. And I like these too. I think these are like supposed to be electric, but they feel like they're full of liquid. I don't know what's in there, but yeah. Cute little candy and novelty dispensers. Pet store stuff over here, along with like a grooming station, which I thought was really cute. And then this soda fountain thing that I want to use for a restaurant or a convenience store type of build. So I'll just link to around The Sims 4, and there's like so much CC that they have, and it's all so great. This isn't even all of the CC I have by them. I was just placing down stuff that was like my favorite to use. But yeah, there's like so much good stuff. Over here is like I just put together like Sibyllette's laundry. I don't know the exact name of it, the set. Yeah, I don't know the exact name of it, but it's like a laundry kit that they have, and I just really like these cabinets with these like slatted doors, so I was showing these off. Over here we've got Nickname, which makes all sorts of like retro Korean style things. So there's like a retro Korean living room set. This one here, this is like a functioning TV, and then this is a pet bed. This calendar that you guys have probably seen me use a whole bunch. I really love this calendar. Some retro Korean bathroom stuff, along with these tubs with the really cool goldfish curtains. Retro Korean kitchen stuff. And then the cabinet I put here, I forgot to like change the swatch of it to match, but yeah, it's kind of cool that the glass is like a little bit foggy and messed up. And then these gloves are individual items that you can place on here. And then some more little bathroom items, radiator back here. And I really like this microwave with the doily. This doily is so fun. I really like it. It's great for like a grandma's kitchen type of thing. And then over here we have Soft Pine, which is a very similar creator to Freak. They rip their items from Tell Me Why and Life is Strange, and they just have like a ton of really good stuff too. And another one of those creators that you just kind of have to go through their whole page and find like a whole bunch of their stuff. I've linked the kids room stuff, which is like where these plushies come from, a few times, but they have so much good stuff, so I really recommend just going on their Patreon and downloading like all of it. I was talking about these drying racks that are over here, and how this one that's folded up actually just looks like a baby gate, so it would be pretty cool to just like kind of use it as a makeshift baby gate, like put it in a doorway and call it a day. But it's actually a clothes drying rack, so yeah. And then there's these fun little like string lights and banners and stuff, and this here, I actually thought that this was an Around The Sims 4 item, but it's Soft Pine, so yeah, I really like that. And then there's a few like street signs if you're into non-Simlish stuff in your save file. But yeah, lots of random little things. There's like a ripped pillow over here, a bin, this moose head, this like mobile thing for like baby rooms or kid rooms. So much clutter. Once again, not nearly everything that I own by this creator. They have so much good stuff, so I highly recommend checking them out. And then over here we have a couple of Peacemaker's items, if you're familiar with Peacemaker. And I was just showing off this set because I really like this cabinet here specifically, just because it reminds me of a cabinet that I think we had when I was a kid. I swear I remember having a cabinet like that with the sliding doors, and I really like it. And then it has like all these modular other pieces that come with it and a whole bunch of different wood swatches, and these tables also come with it, which are nice. They're kind of dainty, which I like. And then these few items here are from a kids room set that they have, and I'll try to find it and link it for you guys. But then I did a few kitchen sets over here. So let's start with this one. This is like a very retro 50s, 60s style kitchen, and it's called the Renovation Kitchen, I think, and it's from the Sims resource. I will definitely link it for you guys. And it's super cute and super retro, but the swatches are very limited to bright colors or like one wood swatch. There's not like a bunch of different wood swatches, but I really like it nonetheless. It's cute, and there's like white appliances, so yeah. I really downloaded it because of this piece right here, because you never see that in like the kitchen stuff. I wish it had a wood swatch too, but it doesn't. But that just seems like such a common thing to see in a house, especially an older home, and I just never see any Sims items like that, so I really liked it. And that's also why I got this kitchen set that is very retro. And this sink and dishcloth thing don't belong to it. These are from Sibyllette's Scruff and Stuff, but I put them here because I think they fit a little bit better than the actual sink that came. What is happening? The sink that came with the set is this one, which is cool. Like, these have their place for sure. I like these like standing sinks, but this is just like a very familiar vibe to me right here. This like old kind of double basin sink, and like these dark cabinets, and even the orange countertop is like, I don't know, there's something very familiar and nostalgic about it for me. And I'll show you some quick swatches here. There's like very tacky, like old school colors that you would see in an old home, but the wood one is my favorite. And then I'll show you these ones too real quick. I think mostly white countertops with colorful paint on them. These lace curtains, totally forgot who made these, but if you guys are interested, I can figure it out. It says rumor, what is it? rumorucarazon.tumblr.com. I have no idea. Maybe you can zoom in on that and like see it and find them, but if anybody's really super duper interested, I can either find the link or upload these. This here is from Lily's Palace, and it's just like a very old looking kitchen set, which I really like. I'd like to have more options on the countertop, to be honest, just like so it isn't always brick, because the sink part is very familiar to me as well, like those dips in the fake drawer part of the sink. But it's almost like this belongs in like an old farmhouse type of build, you know? But I like that it has some open cabinet variations, and they're kind of like dingy and dirty and old. And it also came with the wallpaper that's behind it, so like the tile will match the different swatches of the kitchen stuff. Oh my gosh, is that it? I think that's it. So that may not seem like a ton, but I swear it took me like an hour to get through all of this, or more. It's probably because I recorded over like a couple of days, but yeah, that's all the CC I think I'm going through for this video. But there's more CC. I have like a bajillion items that I would like to share with you guys. I'm probably just gonna make it into another part, like a different video. And I definitely want to make a video that's just build CC, so like windows and doors and wallpapers and floors and stuff like that. But yeah, for now that's it for the buy items and like little sets. Sorry if that wasn't structured enough. I just kind of wanted to wing it and like sit here going through stuff. I tried to structure it a little bit by going by creator. So I hope that you guys found some fun CC that you can go on a shopping spree, because that's what I've been doing. I've just been CC hunting for like weeks. I feel like all the time I'm like looking for more CC and like finding new stuff that I want to download, and my mods folder is growing and growing and growing. But let me know if you guys are interested. I definitely want to do a video where I kind of go through CC that I don't want and show my process of finding and getting rid of that CC. So let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. If you don't have like Tray Importer, or you find it hard to find CC, or maybe you just don't know that Better Build Buy has a function that looks for CC for you, I'll definitely do a video on that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys found some useful CC or some stuff that you've really been wanting and you didn't know existed. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye!